Ooh, okay. This is gonna be a really different video than I've really done before. And this isn't to hate on anything or anybody that plays Jump Force, but I'm sick of it. And how I really feel about this game right now is that I don't even know. I really don't want to put it into words. I know I probably should have came more prepared to this video, but I think I just need to speak from my heart when I talk about this shit. For me personally, Jump Force was a very helpful way for me to meet a lot of friends and a lot of subscribers. It really helped me build my channel for one. And I'm that person. I'll stand by something until it breaks. I'll stand by anybody until it doesn't work anymore. And at this point, I don't feel like I can stand by this game anymore. I don't. I thought about it just last night when I was playing with Javon on live stream, and I was like, yeah, man, this is so much fun. Then after that, he got off, then I got off, and then I went back on to play some online matches, and it's just it's not a hard game. That's not the problem. The game is just not fun to play online. I find myself getting angry at a video game, and I mean, I usually can keep my cool, but a video game, like, really, I'm saying to myself, I'm really getting mad over a fucking video game. And it really inspired me to make this video was I was sitting here playing Ninja Storm 4, and I'm like, I consider myself to be pretty good at Ninja Storm 4. I've beaten some really high ranked people online, with no name people, just random people online are really good. And I just had forgotten how to play this game, and it kind of broke my heart. I'm like, a game that's been polished over and over again, a game that Bandai Namco really put their hearts into. The final storm, like they said when they released this game, it was the final storm, and it just coming from that game, coming from Ninja Storm 4, and then coming here, I'm like, damn, you don't know you don't know what you have until it's gone, and it felt good going back to Ninja Storm 4 and playing the game. I know that's not really the topic of the video, but to really get a grasp about like what I'm talking about and how I feel, I have to go to Ninja Storm 4. For the longest amount of time, I was just playing the game offline, doing clan battles and shit like that, and I felt like I was really getting good at the game. I felt like there was a way to get better at the game, and from there, I had my own clan and everything, and we did little clan videos on YouTube and everything, small shit like that. But then, eventually the game dies, and everything dwindles into nothingness, and that's what happened. So, you know, I left the clan, just started playing Ninja Storm 4 by myself, just started versing random people online. This is back before I started doing actual YouTube. Tried using Twitch and tried doing it on Twitch because I just tried it. Get my feet wet and shit like that. So I did that, and I had so much fun just playing the game. And I was recognized by some people like, wow, you're actually really good at this game. How'd you do this? How'd you do that? And it was really cool. I felt like, for one, I was helping people out and people were recognizing my skills. So that was fun. But besides that, going further in, when I'm coming to Jump Force, I'm like, I remember making videos about it. Like, yeah, if you're really good at Ninja Storm 4, shit like that, because that's really the only thing I can really relate it to, because that's they share some of the same mechanics, and I was like, oh well, if you're pretty good at this game, you're pretty good at that game because they share the same mechanics. So don't be afraid, if you haven't played the beta and shit like that. If you've at least played this game, you're good at that. And then coming into Jump Force, it's not like that. It is completely not like that. Um, I hope that the developers for Jump Force can take notes at like Ninja Storm 4, not to make a copy and paste, but to see how well we polish their game, because it has the same exact tag on system. Everyone shares the same health bar and everything, and so they can take a lot of notes from that game. But in terms of personally, like when I first made that top 10 advanced tips you could take into ranked, it's still a growing video. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. But honestly, it feels kind of pointless making that video because I feel like I feel like, and I know with every single video game that comes out, there is a meta. And right now the meta in this game is spam Lightning Palm, use Rukia, use Piccolo as a support, stack Kamehameha, on your character and on Goku, and just keep your opponent in the air so they can't touch the ground. It just feels like at some points it's like I'll be playing the game and I'll be getting a good combo and everything, and I'll be doing a lot of damage, actually using my other moves and my Getsuga Tetsuo. I'll be mixing it up and shit like that. And then I get online, I'm versing my opponent and everything. All they need to do is just one long combo, just one long, consistent lightning palm, call my support, lightning palm, call my support, and it gets annoying. Like it's not fun to play. And like I remember I was making videos about, doing really live streams about having myself get to B5 for the first time because I was so close to it. And if you go back and watch the video, you can literally count that like majority of the people I fought, it was spam support, if not that, lightning palm. Like it was the only way they could get the move. It's the only way they could win against me. Granted, there are people out there that could beat me. I'm not gonna hold anyone to it. If you can beat me, you can beat me. I really don't fucking care. But I'm the type of person where if you use the same move over and over again with no flashiness, no trying, to incorporate another ability, just using the same combo over and over, rinse and repeat, that's boring. That's when the game loses its, flair and everything. It loses the layers of depth it could have because everyone's using the same exact thing. And a part of me really does regret making that top 10 video because I feel like what I really did, and this is just me personally, maybe I'm just overthinking, but what I really did was say, hey, be patient, be prepared to block, all that shit. Like I just feel like I kind of fucked up in my own way. And furthermore, it's just the game's not. It's still like Shinobi Strikers basically. It never left beta. They literally said, okay, I think the game's done. Let's just ship it out. They didn't take any notes. Like, and this is why I brought up Storm 4 really, because I really realized last night playing the game and then playing against Javon, because Javon and I, we don't have the same play style, but we play to have fun. We don't play to be competitive. When I go on ranked, I play to be competitive in its own way. If it means doing certain different things against Javon, versus ranked, so be it. But it was just the fact that you could literally hold block. You could call in a support to cover you so you could break someone's guard and they could still block. Like, what's the point of me breaking your guard if you can literally hold R1 and win a game? You can hold R1 and win a game. Just all you need to do is just back up, give a little damage, hold R1, sidestep at the right moment, and then you'll be good. People might argue and be like, oh, well, it's not true. They're always right. No, but for the majority of the time, when I play people, it's literally hold R1. I call in my support, whether it be Kenshin or Ichigo, Getsuga Kenshin or Nine-Headed Dragon, whatever Flash, and I'm ready to break someone's guard, and I can't break their guard because I'll break their guard, and then they'll still be guarding, and they won't lose any mobility gauge. The little guard animation won't happen when they breaks and everything. So at this point, it's just like, what can they do to fix it? This is not going to be a, hey, let's fix Jump Force. This is a, let's let this game fucking die. Let's show them, I'm being so serious. Let's just show Bandai Namco or whoever developed this game, Spike Chan, whatever. Let's show them that we're not going to take it, because the more we give in to an anime product just because it's anime, the more likely they're going to be like, okay, well, we don't really need to, take the time to make anything if they're just going to buy it. It's Naruto, it's Dragon Ball Z. And I feel like a lot of people we just give up. At one point, we just give up. We don't care anymore. And we got to stand by our product, and we got to know when to put our foot down. This is one of the moments where we as the anime community or whatever community it may be from, put our foots down, and we don't buy the DLC. We don't play the game. We let the game die. And I mean, personally for me, it doesn't bother me. Okay, you got $100 for me. Woohoo, good for you guys. Now, what are you gonna do with $100 to make an actually good game? Because they can't. I think the only thing that I could really say that could really save this game right now, and people are like, oh, rematch button. I don't really give a fuck about the rematch button. I play ranked, only person I really versus a couple of my subscribers and Javon. So a rematch button to me is like, whatever. If it happens, it happens. But what they need to do, they need to stop, they did the dumbest update, and this is why I didn't really cover it, the 1.5. They had an update to where you can select characters faster. Who gives a fuck if you can select characters faster? No one cares about that. Because most people have three. You already have three presets. So what's the point of me selecting other characters? Like, and at no point on ranked does it matter if at no point in ranked, quick match, friendly match, there's a time you. There is no timer for how quick you can press a character. It's 40 characters. Getting to the roster prior to this update, it was easy. It was a little slow, yeah, here and there. But who cares? No one cares about that. Every match button doesn't even bother me, like I said. But personally, what they need to do, they need to fix the battle mechanics. They need to have it to where, if I'm hitting somebody, just like in Storm 4, their shields turn from, a light blue to a little bit yellow to red until it breaks. That's all they need. And that maybe it's too late to add that. Then let the game fucking die, because that is literally the only thing that can save ranked. That is the only thing that can save ranked. In terms of quick match and friendly matches, I feel like when you're versing your friends, you know not to be cheap, you know how to be to be honest and shit like that. But in terms of ranked, that is literally the only thing that can save them. Besides that, I'm not gonna go. I thought about saying, oh, nuke lightning bomb, nuke certain moves. By nuke I mean nerf. I just say nuke like that. But I'm not gonna say that, because I realized I remember I was talking to one of my subscribers in the comments, one of my videos. I said to myself, he said to me that he's glad that I said that it's not spamming, because everyone has their own playstyle, and I can respect everyone's playstyle, but how can everyone have the same exact playstyle of running away, calling support, using the same exact moves? Like, at this point, I don't even like looking at the ultimate for Killua, any of his moves. I don't want to use any of his moves. It's like, to me, in my mind, I'm conceding to being cheap. One of my subscribers was like, hey man, you beat cheatness with cheapness. That's not who I am. If I want to win, I don't need cheap moves to win a match. I'd rather lose all my points, all my rank match points, than to have to use cheap moves to win a game. And I got really close to doing it. I was like, let me just try it out. Let me just do it. I want to get to B5. Let me do this for my subscribers. No, but as a person playing a game and wanting to win the right way, and I know winning the right way, people are like, oh, what do you mean win the right way? To where I know I'm not being a little bitch about a fighting game. That's what I mean. And man, I can feel it already. People in the comments, oh man, you're just not good at the game. Go to practice mode. No, it's not about practice mode. I'll have you know. You can go look at all my videos, most of my live streams really. My high speed dodges are on point. 99. Well, that's always 95% of the time, I can hit a high speed dodge. If the frame rate doesn't drop at that, you can look up all my matches with Javon. All my high speed dodges are valid, including his in his own time. So high speed dodges, me not being able to hit a high speed dodge or high speed counter isn't really the problem. Again, well, it goes back to the mechanics. It goes back to the fact that when the game slows down for an awakening for slow motion, the frame rate drops drastically because it's trying to do a slow motion thing, which is understandable. And besides that, it's the occasional little bit of lag. You can also go back and watch my videos, some of my live streams, and go midway through. You'll see that I lost so many matches. I didn't lose. I got disconnected from so many matches because people rage quit. I think that's something they need to implement too. Is that the fact that they need to, if you have shitty Wi-Fi, that's my number one rule. Don't play a fucking fighting game on Wi-Fi. Would you watch a movie? Would you stream a movie to your TV on Wi-Fi? No, you would have a hardline connection unless the router is right next to you. Then play on Wi-Fi. But no, I'm gonna stretch that. Even on Wi-Fi, don't even do it. Just don't do it. You don't play fighting games on Wi-Fi. You don't play video games on Wi-Fi. It's fucking 2019. Go to fucking Target or Best Buy and get a fucking hardline connection. It is not that expensive. It literally costs you $60 for a 100-foot cord. 100-foot. No one's house is bigger than 100 foot unless your router is all the way upstairs. So I just feel like the occasional lag can be a big problem. But I think the way they can fix that in ranked would just be to have it where if you get disconnected, regardless of anything, you lose 1,000 points. And people are, 1,000 points, that's a lot of points. No. Because I can count half the matches I played last time on my live stream. I got disconnected from one of my matches. I think from some of my matches, at least I'm gonna cap and say 20. I may be capping, but I may not. But 20 times, 20 times I was disconnected, and that's 20 times I could have won a match, and I could have reached B5. So and like this video isn't really me crying that I can't reach B5 or reach a certain rank. This is me really just not me really crying, saying that I'm tired of this game. I'm still gonna play it. Don't get me wrong. It's a fun game. It's a fun game with my friends, but to play other people in the community, it's not a fun game. It's a waiting game. It's a overly patient game. Like I remember when I said, be patient, take your time. Yeah, it becomes a point where there's being patient and there's being just running away. Where I literally can't chase you. I can't chase you. I can't charge at you because what you're probably gonna do is use a super armor move. It catches me. Can't guard dash. No, can't dash cancel because what happens if I dash cancel? You'll probably call in Rukio or Piccolo, whoever it may be, get the pressure on me. Can't dismiss the grab because you're gonna grab me in the split second there is between the special beam cannon or the rookie's assist ending, and you're able to see me, but I can't see myself in the fucking iceberg, and you'll grab me or you'll use an ultimate move on me. So it's just like I feel like there are a lot of things they need to handle with this game, and I don't have the time or the energy to really give a fuck if they do it anymore. Like again, I'll stand by my product until it drops, but this is when it drops. Like you have a game released in February and you don't get the first DLC till May. What kind like why? And you look at like Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't remember exactly when the release date for Bardock and Broly, but it wasn't that far off. It was. I don't think it was like 3 months. It was at least probably a month out, and we were getting constant updates. I was tempted to go back to. Excuse me. I was tempted to go back to Dragon Ball FighterZ and shit like that, because I was like, wow, you know what? I actually really do miss playing this game because I was actually pretty good at Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't want to say pretty good. I mean, people might judge me when I say I'm not Super Saiyan God. That's probably like mediocre for where I'm at in terms of fighting games. But I dropped that game to play this game, to stream this game, because this game was gonna. I told my mom, I was like, yeah, this is really gonna help me out on YouTube, because a lot of people want to see this game. A lot of people want to see this content, but it's the point where I don't want to stream this content anymore. I originally had a Kingdom Hearts series planned out. I streamed the first 2 hours of it, and I was just bored of the game. But that's for another video. I'm not gonna talk about that. But I'm just saying that if you guys support this game and you guys want to see me play the game more, so be it. I have no problem playing the game. It's still fun to me, and I'll grit my teeth if I have to play this game for my subscribers and for other people who want to join the Hoopla Mafia. But in terms of, do I see this game lasting any longer? This game is dead. This game died the week it came after. The week after it came out. The time it died. I feel like the main problem is it's not really the game itself. I feel like it's not the Jump Force community, but like we the YouTubers who are telling people, oh, here are good moves to put on. I feel like once you show people cancer, or not cancer, once you show people a certain thing, they can't get enough of it, and it turns into cancer. It turns into the easiest way to win. And I also fall in that barrel. When I make a top 10 video, that falls in the barrel of cancer. When people say, oh, if you want to win an easy combo, here you go. Here are the moves. Here's what you need to do. Boom. You can win every single match. That's no better than what happened in Xenoverse 1. When people were using ultimate moves, spamming ultimate moves, finding cheap Z souls and all that shit. Super souls at that, I'm sorry. And here's a funny thing. I was so tempted to pick up Xenoverse today and play that game. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll play some Xenoverse. I'll leave playing Jump Force. I like Xenoverse 2, but I would not go back to it. Even I don't know why I even bought the DLC for Gogeta and Broly, just because I saw the movie and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I want to play the character. But it's just like it's just when we show people cheap things, they can't get enough of it because they don't care about having skill. They want an easy win, and I get that. I remember I made a video about it too. I said this game is not to be fought as a fighting game, But when I see all the flashy things you can do in this game, and I see so many more like levels to where this game can go, I'm like, yeah, this may not be a fighting game and it may just be an arena game, but it's still hella fun. But guys, I'm gonna end the video right there. I'm going a little too long onto this, but please share your thoughts and your concerns. If you're new, please subscribe. I make Jump Force content, so here you go. But yeah, just subscribe, hit the bell if you want me to know if I make a new video. Hoopla Mafia out, all that shit. Just join the mafia. But guys, Hoopla, that's me. If you guys didn't realize that already by watching this video, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Peace.